maybe
So,
share a few of those tips now, just off the top of your head, because I know, the idea of having an age appropriate, quote unquote, conversation about pornography with your child is so intimidating. And so obviously people need to go and get your resource. But yeah, if you have any, how you would start that conversation or do's or don'ts that you could share.
Well, first of all, you need to kind of like figure out a definition. Now we have one in Good Pictures, Bad Pictures that goes something like this. Pornography means pictures or videos or cartoons of people with little or no clothing on that focuses on the private parts of the body that we keep covered with a swimsuit. So that's the thing, focuses, right? It's not that all nudity is pornography. I don't believe that. But for a child seeing pornography, they are not going to understand what they're even seeing if they aren't given some definition to kind of go by. Now, some kids will see some cartoon figure with no pants on, like an animal, and they're like, is that pornography? So you just have to work with them, So think about the definition that you're going to use. And then another tip is just to use, you can do it two ways, and you should probably use both of these situations. One is a planned talk, right? We're going to sit down. We're going to talk about this. I have been asked by people say, well, should I show them examples of pornography? No, I would not recommend that. I do not recommend that. But again, just giving them this definition and helping them understand, why this is harmful and why you want them to reject it. Really, you need to persuade your children. If you think you can come at this with just heavy rules and you're going to be punished and that will only go so far. I really feel like coming at this in a persuasive tone, is really a good thing. And then also taking advantage of just spontaneous moments. When you're in the car and you're driving somewhere and maybe you see something and you go, what do you think about that? Or you just have time side by side. One mom who was also a therapist said that she would get her boys and she would be they would be playing with their Legos or whatever. And that's when she would talk to them, because they could kind of be focusing on this, but also having this kind of side by side conversation. So it wasn't awkward, but young children will not find this awkward if you start early enough. It's just another thing.
Yeah.
You are the one that kind of shapes the context.